Okay, let's crack on. We'll go with Rory. You go first, mate. Let's go ahead. No problem.
Yeah, we'll do. Hi, James. How much better do you feel about the game today compared to last night? That things looked pretty tough, and you've put in a pretty good shift with bat and ball today. It looks like.
Yeah, I think yesterday was a tough day. But I think we sat down as a group and sort of chatted about it overnight and this morning and thought we didn't actually bowl particularly badly. I thought India played really well yesterday. So we knew if we put in the same amount of effort, we put in trying to concentrate on our skills and where we're putting the ball, stick to the plans that we had, we knew that we'd get our rewards, or hope that we get our rewards, and we did. And then with the bat, I thought we applied ourselves really well. That partnership with Rooty and Rory Burns was brilliant. Really, a real shame to lose Rory right at the end of the day. That happens. I think we're in a decent position. We know we've got a lot of hard work to do. We've got back most of tomorrow, if not all of it, to get ourselves into this game and ahead of the game maybe. So it's a lot of hard work ahead, but pretty pleased with where we are. Can you
clear up for us how you're all going? Obviously, you've got through a fair bit of work there, but we all had you down as a big injury doubt before the game. What was the situation there?
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate that managed to get out of the dressing room. I had a scan of my quad on Wednesday afternoon, a precautionary one. I had some stiffness. Just checking the stiffness was just stiffness, and it was. The scan was clear. Had a ball Wednesday afternoon, felt absolutely fine. So was declared fit, and that was pretty much the end of it.
And just one more from me. I wonder if you could give us just a word for Haseeb Hameed. He's worked really, really hard for 5 years to get back here, and cricket sometimes gives you a kick, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It's cruel sometimes, isn't it? He's worked incredibly hard. He's done everything right. He's got a stack load of runs this year, or the last couple of years. He's looked unbelievable in the nets. Cricket can be very, very cruel. I do feel for him. He's got another chance in this game. I'm sure he'll get another chance throughout the series to show what he can do. Nice one, thank you.
Lizzie, and then...
Hi, Jimmy. I'm no expert, but it looked like it was not a lot of margin for error in terms of your length there. And that Fuller stuff was getting pretty driven. Was it the case today of just working out the lengths different to yesterday, or the same as yesterday?
Yeah, on that ball, we felt like we had to we wanted to bring the stumps into play as much as possible. But if you missed your length just slightly full, it was getting driven. But I think that was testament to the way they batted. I thought, particularly KL and Rohit, they really put you under pressure. They left well, they defended well, and they sort of forced you into bowling that full length. And as soon as you did, they punished you. So I think today it was kind of a case of, we got a bit of luck with that first wicket as well. KL chip him onto cover, and then from then on, it was just a case of trying to, as you said, trying to find that right length without getting too full. Definitely.
Okay, Andrew, and then Dean Wilson, please.
Hi, Jimmy. I just wondered if you had any advice for Sam Curran. I mean, obviously, he burst onto the scene 3 years ago, man of the series, all the rest of it. He's having a tougher time this time around, and I guess with your history, similar sort of story of a guy who clearly had all the skills, technical ability, but perhaps needed to learn the craft of test match bowling. I mean, what sort of advice would you have for him in his current circumstances?
Well, to be honest, the only thing that I've seen from Sam, I've only just been impressed by him, everything that he's done and everything that's achieved so far in his international career, and everything he turns his hand to, he seems to be fairly natural at. Whether it's T20s, where he's been great in the IPL. Brilliantly in the England white ball setup as well when he's been asked to, and he's been brilliant for us in the Test team as well. And I think it'd be sort of, after 3 innings that he's bowled, or 2 innings that he's bowled, should I say, to try and offer anything other than encouragement. Really, I think he knows what he's doing. He's got a really good head on his shoulders, and it's a case of I think we can say that about all our bowlers. We've not played a huge amount of red ball cricket. We're still trying to feel our way in and get some rhythm. It comes easier to others, to some than others. And for Sam, I think he just needs to keep bowling and keep getting used to days in the field and work things out. And we're all there for him. We've got a great squad of bowlers. We've got great coaches around us to help anyone out if they need it.
Thank you.
Well, Dean, and then we'll take one more. Go ahead.
Hi Jimmy. Just a word on Joe Root. He went above Graham Gooch as England's second highest Test run scorer of all time. Only Cookie to chase down now. I expect you'll think he'll get there.
Absolutely, yeah. Joe's been amazing throughout his career, and this last 12 months in particular, with everything that we've been through with the pandemic and pressures on this team, to be able to captain the side and perform the way he has, I think has been nothing more than superhuman. So got a lot of time for Joe. I couldn't speak highly enough of him. And every time he goes out there, he just shows his class. And today was exactly that. He just looked class from ball one, going in on a hat-trick ball, which can sort of feel under pressure, but he played it quite comfortably. Made everyone else in the dressing room. When you see your captain go out and play like that first ball on a hat-trick ball, it does seem to have a really calming effect on the dressing room. So yeah, I'm sure there's much more to come from him.
I know you probably don't like talking about yourself that much, but can you kind of think back to just over 18 years ago when you took your first of now 7 5-wicket hauls at this ground, on that honours board again today? Is it just as special now as it was then? Can you kind of think about those two different times so long apart?
Well, it definitely is as special, yeah. I think every time you turn up and play at this ground, it feels special. And certainly the last few times I've come here, you kind of think, will this be my last time playing here? So you want to put in a good performance every time you put on an England shirt. But I think there's something that extra bit special about Lords. Certainly for me personally, the place I made my debut, the place I took my first 5-wicket haul. And to get 7 here is just incredible, really. I do love it here. It does seem to bring the best out in me, whether it's the wicket or the actual, just the place itself. So, yeah, hopefully it's not my last time here. Hopefully it's not my last time on the honours board.
Cheers.
Okay, I think we're done. That's great. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Cheers. Thank you.